So now while we were gone, I went ahead and trimmed the end of this, and I even trimmed the correct end so the pattern is the same. Don't know how I remembered to do that. So and I glued it on. So I also inked these, and would almost be nice to see them as tuck spots. Oh no, then we couldn't really use our little cards. Well, we could, couldn't we? No, not really. Because if these were up there like that, then we wouldn't be able to close. Actually, we would. And so anyway, let's figure out what we want to do here. First, we're going to fix this. I just happened to look down and realize the paper was sticking out over the edge instead of along the edge here like this. Okay. What is wrong with me today? I do not know. Okay. So let's make these into our pockets like we were originally going to do. So let's go ahead and make one even with the bottom. So we'll cut that off there. Okay. Okay, let's see, how wide is that? Okay. That's what I get for not putting my ruler where it belongs. Two and 5/8, a little bit bigger than 2 5/8. Okay, so now we're gonna glue this on 3 sides. After I stick my finger in it. I'm laughing at the howling. Okay. Let's make sure our little card fits in there. It'll also give us an idea. Okay, we can glue, let's see, if we glue another one here. Let's glue it up a little farther. Another one here. Nope, that's too high. Another one there. Then put it there. Then we put the little card behind it. top of the other one, right about there. Then what we'll do to decide for the other side is we'll just use our ruler and go straight across. But let's try this. You can figure out the width anywhere. You know what I mean? We can slide it down to glue it. We just need to figure out the width. I think we might get 3 out of each one, which is what we need. Yep. Well, how handy is that? They're getting ready to come by with the leaf blower. I mean lawn trimmer. Okay, so that should be all right for the other one. Okay. So now if we put this one here, we put the little card in. And then we put this one here. Okay, so I had these marks in the wrong place. Okay, so let's glue this one here. We want it to overlap a little bit. And put the card in, and then we're just going to eyeball it. Here they come. Oh, I didn't mark it. I think that looks about right. Okay, so we'll do that one. And then we'll put the little card in to help us decide where the last one should go. Okay, and then the last one should go about here. I had one side that the stenciling didn't come out quite as dark. I think I mentioned that I went ahead and stenciled them. I'm pretty sure I did. Well, we were on break, so you didn't have to watch me stencil. You know what I didn't do? I didn't ink the sides that I cut. I only inked the outsides. Well, at least they're consistent. Okay, we'll put this one here. And we'll put this one here. Perfect. And then we'll do the other side the same way. And then we're going to do our hidden pocket. which the paper is. I guess there. So now you just do the other side the same way. And try to save some time on the video here since we're already over an hour. Okay, you have to excuse the weed whacking guy. It's going to be loud for a second. I thought for sure I already had one and I had it trimmed. I do. I thought I did. Okay. So now for a hidden pocket, we're going to have to trim the edge off because otherwise it's going to be brown. And we're not going to ink it. Now it's going to be the same color. How deep do we want the pocket? So what we're going to do is we'll line it up. How is it that it's not lining up? Oh, I have to move it over. Is this paper... trying to figure out why it's not lining up, as in the circles being the same, lined up the same. These look bigger than these because every other row is bigger. All right, stop laughing at me. Well, it's still not lining up. You see? Right here. I have no idea how. See, that one lines up. This one lines up. But the three in between don't line up. That just seems physically impossible to me. But, because we used the edge. So from the edge over... at some point it should line up. And it doesn't matter where I put it. With this edge lining up, it's not lining up. Okay, so if it's not going to line up, then why not make the pocket out of this? Okay. Okay. Can't believe it isn't going to line up. Is it going to line up on this one? Nope. That's just bizarre. It's like Bizarro World. I have no idea why. All right, let's ink this really quick. I have no idea why he has to come by here twice. It isn't that large of an area. But apparently, you do have to come by twice. Let's see. This side has got the bigger brown. And so we're gonna I've been having a time, huh? Gluing things on upside down, moving them over to the side. You would think that I did not know what I was doing. You would think. Okay. So we've got our pocket on. Now remember, this is going to have this here, so it's going to break up this. And we'll put something here. What will we put here? You know, we could use 2 of these tickets and make a pocket. I think that's what I'll do. I'll use 2 of the tickets and make a pocket. And then we can put these little teeny stamps in there. Okay, so let's put these 2 to the side. Along with that. If this ends up being a really long one, then I'm going to break this into 2 parts, so you guys won't have to be at a 2-hour video. I really didn't think it would take that long to do this. Okay. Now we've got our writing paper. That's what I get for ad-libbing like everybody tells me to do. That's a little bright, isn't it? I thought I'd break out some washi tape. But I guess not. Okay. So now when we fold our paper in half, let's see. Well, we want it to go down in the pocket. So let's say from here to here is going to be half. So what we'll do is we'll fold this and make this our center. In fact, let's score it. And then we'll trim the edge off. I think that'll work. Don't quote me. Because it's not going to be even no matter what we do. Actually, we should cut it from the center out. All right, how far off the middle is this? Let's call it 5 inches. So if this is 10 3/4, 5 inches, let's see, half of 3/4 is 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So 5 3/8 off of each end. And then we can just fold it in half. Well, I mean, that's not right. 5 3/8 is half. So that's half. Oh, I know. I'll tell you in a minute. It'll be a surprise. A bunch of you were probably yelling it at me already. It's been a long morning. And it's Tuesday too. And normally I only think on Tuesdays. Oh, and this is printed on both sides. So we're going to fold it in half. I guess you know what we're going to do now. We're going to put it in our paper cutter. And we're going to cut it at 5 3/8. Yeah, because that's just a little too wide. Five and 1, 2, 3/8. Well, that can't be right. So let's make it 5 1/8. That's still a little big. Okay, that's a little weensy bit crooked. Okay, let's try it now. Oh, come on. Finally. So we'll put this in here. And we're going to ink up our tickets. Which two? You want the Merry Christmas Santa? Yeah, because that matches the Santa on the front. Actually, that gives us two individual ones. Come here. We could make 2 pockets. I almost like that better. Yes, there's glue on there. Because I almost forgot. Okay. So we're going to glue this one. All of a sudden I quit talking. Sorry about that. Or you're welcome, depending. Depending on what you think. Oh, that makes this one look a little crooked. Okay. And then how many? Particularly want that green one, so we're just gonna go this way. Okay, I'm gonna put you on pause. Okay, so I'm not sure if we need to, yeah, let's hit those real quick just so that the edges aren't white. Lots of these little tickets now. Put them in our ephemera box. We still have these. To put some of our miniaturized words on them that I made. Well, I didn't make the words, I shrunk them down. Since we have such a long video, I am actually going to make this into a two-parter. But the beginning of the second half is not going to have an intro. So there you go. Okay. You know what we could do, just to break things up? We could make this one like this on this side. Aha! A plan. A plan has formed in my mind. Which is always scary, 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 scary thing. Yes, I think I like that. Then both sides won't be exactly the same. And then we'll be done with the page before we run too far over. I realize it's only 5 minutes. So we'll add this onto the other one and make it 7 part 1 and 7 part 2. I made it into a pocket instead of a tuck, but that's okay. Break this up a little bit. We want to ink all these little cards. Okay. Stick that in there, and we'll stick this one in here, and then we'll put this one in here like that. And we'll ink this up. See, that's why you don't stick them in there too early. We almost glued that one in. It is not something I have not done before. And these are, I printed them out with what looks like a written paper on the back. Now, I'm going to have to go back and ink all these on the back side. I'm just doing it real quick on the front so that you can see what this is going to look like. Because other than inking the back sides of these little cards, then we are going to call it done, buddy, after we glue it onto the page. All right. So we've got this, we've got that, we've got this, and then that. Uh-oh. Who's not? Oh. Our magnet isn't holding now that we've added this paper. See, we've added this paper here, and the magnet's behind this paper right here, this pocket. Wonder what happened. See, that still glues. It's almost like the writing paper is just too much. I wonder if we just used one piece. Then it would still stick. If we use both, maybe I just had it open for too long. There's one set of magnets that's stronger, one batch stronger than, yeah, I'm going to cut this in half and use just half and see how that works. If it doesn't work, at least we haven't glued it down. We can figure something out. That's why we're working on the paper and not on the page. If we'd already glued this down to the page, then we would have been in really big doo-doo. I mean, if this doesn't work. Guess we could get a second magnet. Okay. I think this might work. Pretty iffy, isn't it? There's not enough overlap for a Velcro dot either. Well, I can always put, no, I can't. All right. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to call it done. I wonder if more than one magnet would make it strong enough, I mean the pull strong enough that it would hold it. See, it holds there just fine. And it should hold just fine anyway because the magnet's over here. It's not even over this. So now we got the page finished. All right, top and top. Okay. Okay, there we go. So there's our page. Now, maybe we should put a bow on it to match the bow on the other page. What do you guys think? So that it'll be the same? Or do we think it would take away from it? I don't like it. I may come back and do something else. I don't like that either. I don't like that either. So I may come back with something else in the future, but I'm not going to right now. So it goes like this, and it opens like this with all these little tags. And then you open it like this, and it's got these tags over here. In the middle is your writing paper. Line down both sides. Okay. And then we've got our little tickets down there. Okay. So that's it for page 7. And that's it for this video. And I will see you in the next video. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Bye-bye.